Hey students, in our last lecture of business research methods, we had discussed about research applications and we have also discussed about value and cost of research. We have discussed what are the benefits of research and what are the costs involved in research. So we need, as a marketer, we need to have a cost benefit analysis and then go ahead with research. In this lecture, we'll discuss something about emerging trends in research. Almost every organization has to engage in research at some level to stay competitive. So, if the organization wants to stay competitive, the organization has to engage in research at any level. Companies gather data both from within and outside organization. So, for conducting a research, it is not necessary, it is not important that the data is collected only from outside organization, only related to customers data is collected. It is also data within organization, inside organization, from employees. So the companies need to collect data within and outside organization. It is about employees data, it is about competitors data, it is about customers data. The methods used to gather, analyze, and synthesize information from the external and internal environments are becoming increasingly sophisticated to immense scope of computer technology. Because nowadays the computer technology is very much prominent. There are various tools, various methods, various different channels to collect data, to analyze data. So the methods for conducting research are getting more sophisticated, more advanced. These are the examples of some research organizations, reputed research organizations: UPJOHN, AC Nielsen, Cantor Research, ORG Mark, IMRB International, RMB Research, and Hansa Research. So now we would discuss about the qualities of research. How can we say that a research is good? So a good research must have all these qualities: logical and scientifically explainable. So whatever research is going on, that research and its conclusion should be logical and should can be scientifically explainable. We should be able to explain the findings, the conclusions of the research logically and scientifically. The research and its findings should be rational, and the research should have objectivity. I have discussed in my last lecture as well that the research has an objective, an aim, a goal. So the research must have this quality of objectivity. There must be a goal or aim or objective for a research, and after that research, that aim, goal, or objective should be achieved. A research should be fact based with solid fact checking. So when we say that we have conducted a research, so we must have definitely checked those facts, and on the basis of those facts the conclusions and findings should be presented. Research should be honest and critical. This is a very important aspect. The researcher should conduct the research with full honesty, and all the data collection, analysis of data, findings, conclusions, whatever is being presented, it should be, the whole process should be done very honestly. Anything done dishonestly or wrong or unethical in a research would lead to different findings or conclusions and would definitely lead to wrong decision making in business. Controlled. Next quality is the research is something that is controlled. It is a controlled process. There is a scope for research. There are certain factors that sometimes might be controlled, and on the basis of that, the findings and conclusions are there. Verifiable and valid. This is again another important aspect, that whenever we conduct a research and we have some findings, those findings and conclusions should be verifiable and valid. Means if someone wants to verify that our findings, our conclusions, it must be possible that okay, you can go ahead with verifying these facts, these conclusions, these findings. It should be possible. And the last but not the least is systematic, as we have discussed in definition as well, that research is a systematic process that follow some norms, some rules, some process, some steps. So those all are systematic. So research is a systematic process. That's all for this lecture. We'll discuss more about business research methods in our next lecture. Thank you.